Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Just about to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tarek Skubal. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Jorge Polanco leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Nobody out, runner at first. Line to left. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Juan Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Polanco leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. Steps on the bag for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Max Fried.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Zach McKinstry leading things off and takes a strike. Makes the catch, 1 down. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch misses.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That's in there. 1 and 2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting third, the left fielder, Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green. That one misses. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch is in the dirt. 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles. And by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Green settles under it. Makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Willie Adames stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. That's not coming back. A solo shot. It's 1-0. Here's Elliot Ramos. Ramos getting the start in left. 25 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Check swing, and that's a ball. Swings through that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed.
That's just out.
That one misses, and it's a full count. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that extends the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far here on opening day. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. down and missed, struck him out. And that's the third out. Back here in Detroit, Singy, these Tiger fans feeling good about the new season. They certainly built up some confidence last year.
Yeah, kind of a surprise, snapping a 7-year streak of losing seasons. That'll do it for a fan base.
So will it taste the postseason baseball for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, things are looking up for this Tigers franchise. Plus, they didn't just reach the postseason, they won a series, which is an important step in a team's development.
Swing and a foul out of play. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Kerry Carpenter swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone.
Outside.
And the count 1-2. Polanco. Spin throw, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Just off the inside edge.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. That one off the mark, and that is ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And misses inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's towards center. Lee under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Baez.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Ball one, no strikes. First and second, 2 down. Pitch misses there. Now 2-0. Freed out of the stretch, fires. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2 now. Chapman over to first in time. And that is the inning. Back here in Detroit, and now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. Skubal back to work. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. One up, one down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. This one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie.
Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Juan Soto now 0 for 1 so far. That clips the corner. Polanco on at second with 2 down. Lined into right. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Little chopper rolls foul. That one inside, and 1-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Matt Vierling. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me, back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now here is Zach McKinstry. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play, and he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now it's going to be Riley Green. There's a strike. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Soto really on his horse for it. Nabs it, and the inning is over. And we're back. And here is Matt Chapman. That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ramos now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Comes up empty.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Next one just misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And
that's a base hit. Chapman headed home. The relay to third. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Wastes no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Stepping in, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jorge Polanco. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers. Out towards right center. That's well struck. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one pushed to the left and foul. Man at second. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No ball,
this guy's got
2 strikes.
such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Freeman is out. There's 2 away. And now it's Juan Soto.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
And it's fouled away. That one ripped. Gone. And they add to the lead. It's 8-0. Devers now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Green has this one sized up. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Ramos makes the catch. 1 away. So up next, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that drops foul. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. 2 away now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
3 swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Matt Chapman. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's the pitch to Adames. And a big swing and a miss.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The shortstop takes the ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. On a line, base hit. And out to a board.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was the 11th pitch he saw. Pretty remarkable when you can stay locked in for that long a time.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. First and second, no outs here on opening day. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carpenter sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Up next to the Giants,
Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball 1 there.
That's inside.
Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Liner, base hit, coming home. He will score to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Bailey at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Double play ball to second. Takes it himself for 1. On the run, throw to first. On to first, save. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. So the lineup flips over. Jorge Polanco, the next Giant to hit. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. This one smoked out to left. Squeezes it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Wenzel Perez.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Everything came together for him. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Javi Baez digs in right side. Foul ball. Perez stands at second with no outs. And that one fouled off. Handles, throws to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. So now the DH spot. Matt Vierling fly to center his first time. Fly ball to right. Soto, long run into the gap. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. 0 for 2 in this one.
You tell me what's so good about me.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Polanco whips it to first on the run. What a play. Inning